said, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Divine Timing. Let's go. So, family, do you find that from where you were a year, 2, 3, 4, 5 years ago, you're in a better position? You're maybe physically where you supposed to be? Or you're mentally prepared to be where you are going to go? Do you believe in divine timing? Do you believe that there's a higher order, a higher power? Come on, guys, let's all make this light. Let's all jump through this light like gangsters. And we did. Let's go. So, yes, do you feel that there's a higher order looking out for you? I knew of a young, no, I know a young lady that, wow, look at this car buildup. He's gonna have to take alternative routes. And, she had wanted to go back to college, this young lady. And let me turn this down. Sometimes the sound can be very overpowering. And, there was a mix-up with housing, that she was put into the housing category, and she was like, I was never housed. I took the train, I took the bus, I went to school by foot, skateboard, kick and go, what have you. Kick and go, that's for the old heads, if you understand what kick and go is. Anyway, I don't know why I went there. And she wrangled and fought, and she talked to this person and talked to that person, and the one individual in particular that screwed it up for her, he said, no, this is what happened, da, 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 da. But it was kind of inferred that this guy was past his time, past his prime, needed to vacate his position, needed to retire, wasn't all good in doing what he was supposed to be doing on a regular. And, she had this $4,000, $5,000 bill over her head. And unless you pay that bill, you can't go back to school. That's just how it works, And you have, I think, X amount of years to pay it off. And if you try to sneak in, if I'm correct with schooling, you get blacklisted. I think that's where the 7 years comes in. You get blacklisted for about 7 years. In where you cannot go to any school. So hold on a second, family. Let's bring this back. There we go. And couldn't do anything about it. And then following year, she checked, and lo and behold, boom, the bill was gone. Applied for school, used her union, whichever union she was with, I don't know. And they helped pay for it. Divine timing. She needed to get into school, but it wasn't the time. Maybe she wasn't mentally prepared, maybe, I don't know. But divine timing intervened and said, I'll take over, I got this. They always say, you may call on God, and he may not answer you, but he's always on time. I truly believe in that. For those of you that are not of the religious belief, just know this, that there are, if you want to get scientific about it, there are quantum physics at hand, at play, in every movement and structure of your life. Example, I'm getting off tangent for a quick second, but I'll bring it back. You ever think about somebody? Got them heavy on your mind, and then they call you. You're like, oh my God, I was thinking about you too. Truth be told, I read a story once about a woman who, she was a hater. No, this woman had a friend, and the friend was a hater. And she started to get these headaches. Crazy ass headaches all the time, and she couldn't understand it until eventually she met up with this woman, her supposed alleged friend, who literally prayed for her to feel ill or pain or discomfort every day for a couple months, every day. quantum physics. Quantum physics. So for those of you who do not believe in a God, but just know, again, there is a higher order at hand, at play, that pretty much in certain different aspects is the puppeteer of your life, or that around your life. I truly believe in that. So getting back to the topic at hand, family, do you feel that there is divine timing in where you were at one position and point in your life to where you are now? Do you feel that it hasn't happened? Now, I believe that there is divine timing, but there is also the order of self-initiation, to initiate yourself, to make those situations take place. Tony Robbins, we hear about Tony Robbins, you know. He's got a gazillion dollars, motivational speaker, so forth and so on. And I remember reading one of his books. Well, I didn't read the whole book. I read like a couple pages. But he talked about how he always dreamt of becoming very successful, and that he would, you know, have a house in this particular area and this, that, and the third. And it was like 5 or 7 years later, and, you know, now his name was being known, and he was flying over an arena to the arena where he was going to perform at. And he passed over in a helicopter, and he passed over his home in this gated community, yada, yada, yada. And he was like, you know, I saw it, I put it in my mind's eye, and I put it out there. So he called on the universe, but he also initiated the act to say, I'm going to be where I'm going to be in X amount of time, or in X years. I don't know if he put a time limit to it, but he put it there, and it came to pass. Do you feel that there is divine timing, family, in your life, in the DNA, in the fabric of your life, from where you were to where you are now? Do you feel that it's not time yet? Are you recognizing it's not time? It could be that you have young kids, and those young kids, you have to put time to them. You know, many people who their children have left the nest, or in some instances have gotten a divorce, a new life begins for them. A new life begins for them. Okay, guys, this is going to be one of those gangster moves I'm going to have to try to do, because it's not going to be easy, because I only have one exit to move over to see if I can get over. And I don't know if I can, because this is a bad time. Bad timing. Anyway, and maybe I can. There's a truck that's stopped. You could beep all day, bro. You could beep all day. All day. I'm coming through my way. Guys, I like when you ride with me, because you get to see my craziness in the mornings. You get to see what I'm going through, and all the crap that I got to deal with in traffic, and yada, 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 yiggity, yitty, yitty. Anyways, and let's see if I can get in front of this truck. If I can get in front of this truck, I got it. Got it. Done. Woo! One tiny little exit to go all the way to the far right in massive traffic. Done. Anyway, so it could be that, you know, you have responsibilities that you have to adhere to, that you have to be part of, so that's not your timing. So yes, rewind. When young kids leave the nest, move on, college or move out or what have you, there's a new engagement for your life. Also, a divorce or a breakup. There's a new engagement, a new reality of your life to take place now. You know, what was, I won't say lost, but put to the back burner, is now free and open. Hold on, guys. This is jumping all over. I gotta tighten this. So now your new chapter in life begins. Retirement. A new chapter in life begins. So maybe that divine timing, well, it speaks for itself. That is the divine timing, because that time wasn't available for you. But for those of you that have had a divine timing moment, have you recognized it? Were you able to see it? Were you able to say, yeah, you know, I'm in a better place spiritually, mentally, financially, wholly, humanly, everything? Or are some of you waiting for a divine timing? To me, when you're waiting for that, that's one in a trillion. That's when you hit the lotto. You played the lotto. I play it every day. Yeah, I play it every day. Boom. Oh my God, I just won 350 million. I wasn't looking for it. I just habitually played the lotto. That was a divine timing without an initiation. I mean, some people may argue and say, well, no, the individual, you know, they played the card, you know, they scratched the card, they were able to buy it. That is the initiation. But I mean, I'm talking about something that you can say, you know what, I'm going to save $2 or what have you to open up an eyelash place or a mechanic shop or a detailing situation, or I'm gonna start writing and I'm gonna put my stories out, you know, on 17 magazine and Reader's Digest just to practice, or I'm on Amazon or on my own website and start to get a buzz, or on Instagram. You know, that's the heavy duty labor of lifting that you said, you know, I'm going to create my own divine timing along with the universe, because I'm speaking to the universe. The universe is hearing me, whether I'm speaking it out loud or they're feeling my spiritual intention. That's where quantum physics comes into play. That's where the strings of everything come into play. You know, we breathe. 80% of our oxygen comes from plants. That's why when we're killing off the plants in Brazil and we're doing all that, we're killing off our oxygen. Everything is connected. Everything. Strings that we can't see. Again, if you want to get scientific or you want to get mathematical, the zeros and ones, they're all coming together. Trump. Did we need a Trump? I think we did. I think we needed a Trump. I think we needed to unearth and show the disgust of the United States of America, because there's a lot of nasty parts about it. That's not good. That needs an overhaul. That needs to change. There are people part of an ideology that is beyond. If it's not hate towards a black person, then it's a hate towards a Jewish person, then a hate towards really, dude? Oh, man. And a hate towards an Asian person, you know, if it's a hate towards women, women are less than, there's all sorts of stuff. And him and his cronies and those that follow that mentality, that diluted mentality, showed that. Has it changed anything? No, I don't think it's changed anything fully. But we needed that. The world needed to see that. They really, really do. You know, and thinking about not only Trump, but Ukraine. Yes, I feel bad for the people in the Ukraine. I really do. It's horrible. But then there also showed refugees that can't leave because they're not good enough. Their color is not good enough to be part of the evacuation process. They're in camps. So anyway, family, that's today's topic, divine timing. Have you been privy to a divine timing moment? Are you waiting for a divine timing? Are you seeing the divine timing in real time take place in your life, that you're like, wow, I am moving. I am in a better place where I was X time ago? That is the question. Anyway, that's all I have for you today. Always a pleasure for riding with you guys, and you riding with me, I should say. Please like, share, and subscribe. Don't just hug it up and hold it for yourself and be like, yeah, I'm just going to keep this for me. Tell others. You know, maybe it may be boring. Maybe it may be inspiring. Maybe it may be a situation when you think about it and go like, I didn't think about that. Or, yeah, you know, I thought about that, but I'm glad that somebody was able to bring it up. I hope my videos are able to inspire, able to touch upon something that you go, yeah, no, that's true. But you're shaking your head and going, ooh, this is a lot to process. I got to process this. I hope so. Anyway, it's getting to be a little bit too long. Whatever you do today, guys, make a statement. If silence is your statement, make it loud and proud. And whatever you do, again, stay lovely, stay sexy, but most of all, family, stay safe. I am your gracious host, Mr. Bobby Shades. This is Bridging Fears. And as we say out here in the Northeast, bing bong. See you guys in the next clip.